another video. I'm a few days late with this one. Sorry. March has been a rough century. So this one I'm going to do my February wrap-up. Not as impressive as my January wrap-up. It's just, I didn't read as many books. But I did get some quality reading time. I did not get through my entire TBR. To be fair, I had, 14 books on there? So, okay. Alright, cool. So I'm going to tell you what I've read. I'm going to tell you what I rated them as well. And before we begin, I want to say, comment, like, subscribe. If you're new here, hello. And let's have fun here, alright? Cool. So, starting with the most recent book is Children of Virtue and Vengeance by Tomi Adeyemi. And this is a sequel of... Hold on, it's right here. Okay. Of this one, Children of Blood and Bone. This one, I would rate 5 stars because of how layered it was. It was in multi-perspectives, which I like, and not all authors can execute it well. It had so many layers to the plotline. It really was about class and race. And this is also regarding the Orisha legend of the Nigerians. I have a friend who is from Nigeria, and she did confirm that the tribe, the people, not the characters, but the people that were discussed in here, are real. So that was pretty fun. Amazing. I do plan on doing a review on this. This one. Solid 3. It happens sometimes that, like the first book is really good, and then the second one, it's also good, or it's even better. I don't know what the heck this book was. The characters were really wishy-washy. They weren't as consistent as they were in the previous book. This one character, she's a real piece of work. But, again, I'm gonna do a review on this because I got shit to say about this one. But I will say that Tomi Adeyemi is an amazing writer. I believe she's doing about 2 more books, or at least 1 more book. I am going to see if I actually want to pick up the 3rd book. I don't know when it's coming out, but I've got a lot of thoughts and feelings on this. So, alright, these were, I think, the last 2 books that I read in December. Okay, technically, I finished this yesterday, but, we're not going to talk about that. This was definitely the last book of February. Next, I have read, and now this was a Valentine's Day read. I was in a weirdly romantic mood. I'm single. I'm painfully single. But I was just really in the holiday spirit. I even wore a red dress to work. It was really pretty. It was classy. And I celebrated the night with Netflix, watching To All the Boys I've Loved Before, P.S. I Still Love You. And throughout the day, I was reading this. Oh my god! 5 stars. Absolutely 5 stars. If I can, 10 stars. I saw this book on Chelsea Palmer's channel, and the way she talked about it was really cute. This is, I believe, my first romance novel after a very long time. And this is from a guy's perspective. So the basic premise of the story is that, what's his name again? Nashville legend, second baseman Gavin Scott. His marriage is on the rocks. He found out that his wife pretty much lied about the big O, and over time, like before this incident, their marriage had a lot of cracks in it, and so she wants a divorce. Gavin, however, doesn't want a divorce, and he says to his friends that he's willing to win her back because he's the love of, she is the love of his life, and they have two twin daughters who are really lovely. And just, this was every country song, like all the romantic Rascal Flatts songs, Lady Antebellum, the sweet and sappy Carrie Underwood, even Dan and Shay. Oh my god, like this book just, I mean, I read this at work, like bits and pieces of it, and I was trying really hard not to giggle. Oh my goodness, so cute. If there's any book that you want to read from this entire video, please read this. It's so good. I love how, you know, it wasn't, like, they tried very hard not to argue in front of their children. And as someone who's grown up with parents constantly arguing and fighting in front of me, I really appreciated this. And I appreciated how much they wanted to shield their daughters. And another thing I really appreciated was there was no spouse blaming, you know, of each other or to each other. Well, I think his only complaint was that she lied, and apparently his manhood was affected, but the wife's complaint was that he wasn't present enough in the marriage, because right after they got married, they gave birth, because she got pregnant first, and then married, and so it's like, okay, babies, like pregnancy, wedding, and then motherhood, and just all of it in the span of 1 year. So, you know, and he's a hotshot baseball player, and she is dealing with her own stuff, and really, really beautifully written. I love it so much. Like, please read this. Oh my god. It's so cute. I actually want to renew this from the library one more time, just so I can soak up all the goodiness of it. Ugh, so good. Next, we have Frankly in Love by David Yoon. This is actually pretty cool. This dealt with the Asian culture, specifically Korean. And as someone who's South Asian, I related to this hardcore. Like, the parents just like, oh. I was like, done there, done that. Oof. Oh, these parents are racist, so we're like, you know what, here's the thing. I'm going to admit it. The older generation of Indian kids, like the parents, the grandparents of Indian millennials or whatever, they're hella racist. Like, whether it's towards the Pakistanis, the Bangladeshis, people who are slightly less dark-skinned, my family's from the north. But we have a lot of heart, and I love that. And this is what another thing I really love about the protagonist. Like, every generation that comes is always trying to be better. You know, they're trying to break the cycle. Frank's parents, they were a little bigoted, they were a little prejudiced, but Frank made the point every single time to reject those ideas. Like, no! It's not like that. It's terrible. Q is one of my best friends, and you don't treat him like that. But you treat white people like this, and it was just really cool, you know. And so this had to deal with interracial dating. Frank's parents were okay with him dating, but as long as it's a Korean girl. However, he fell in love, it's high school, with a white girl, and, you know, they're trying to trick each other, or trick their parents. So he decides to date his friend from their social friend gathering of the parents, what we Indian people call as 50 parties. And it was the Korean version of 50 parties, where like the parents talk in one room, get drunk, eat, and the kids are sequestered in another room. A whole lot of awkward stuff. But I read this. I started this around, I want to say 8:30, and I finished this book close to 3 p.m. 3 a.m. I read it all in one sitting. I could not put it down. Really sweet, really, like, it was a little predictable, sorry, but I love the writing. I love it. It was really nice to see some Asian representation. I do have books by Indian authors, and I do plan on reading them at some point. Sorry. But never from a American Asian perspective. And this was amazing. Holy! Relatable. Alright. Amazing book. I gave this one 5 stars. Was that all I read? Oh, right. Okay. 1, 2, 3. No, I read more than that. Hold on. I gotta get to my book. Ouch. Wait, where's my phone? Oh. So, the other books that I read in February. Oh! Brown Girl Dreaming. Yes. Brown Girl Dreaming, which is over there. I don't feel like bothering myself for that. I was just, point. This one right here. Yep, okay, cool. Yep, last book right there. This one was an autobiographical memoir written in verse, and it's about a young girl who, I don't know if I talked about this, but she was born in the north, but she was raised in the south, and then she moved to New York City. Did I do a review on this? I feel like I talked about this. You know what? It probably didn't go into filming. Whatever. Oh no, that was the last video I did. Alright, cool. Review in the last video. It was really good, so I'm not going to go deeper into it. But I like that it had familiar settings. Next, we are going to get into... One moment. Right. Nameless Queen. This was the Beacon Book Box book of the month, and it was pretty cool. It was amazing. It was just, wow, I read a lot. I promise, I did read a really bad book this year, or this month, which was, it was honestly Virtue and Vengeance. Just, okay. Bronco Dreaming is by Jacqueline Woodson. The Nameless Queen is by Rebecca McLaughlin. I did read Sold on a Monday. Yes. Oh, now I remember. I did a review of it. Right, I did. I remember doing the review. Sold on a Monday. It's a good book. And then I did a couple of graphic novels, which I'm going to pull up on my Goodreads. I would get the books out, but no. No, I'm still Oh, yes. I read The Runaway Princess, which... You see that yellow book right there? Right? On top of the history stuff? Right? That one. I read that one. It was 3 books in one, which was pretty cool. Really cute. It was really interactive. Who's the author? Oh, what do you know? Pull it out. I also could have checked my Goodreads, but hey. Can you tell I'm exhausted? This is by Johann Troyanovsky. Really cute. And oh my goodness, the artwork in here. It's hold on. Wait. This is very reminiscent of Picasso in a bit. No, not this one. Oops. But you know what? The artwork, the richness of the color is spectacular. It is said that this book was drawn with India ink and a nib pen on 180 gram, 24 sheets of paper, then colored directly with crayon and ink. Gorgeous. It is beautiful. Love it. Okay, so The Runaway Princess was over the last year. Next, we're gonna get into... Oh, this one I would say 4 stars. The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Anna Lavender. 5 stars, actually. So then... Oh, no, wait. Yeah. Alright, so that one. The Coldest Enemy by George Takei. Gorgeous. 5 books. 5 stars. Sheets by Brenna Thumler. This is a graphic novel. Morgue Citras, which is a very, very tiny poetry book by Rob Platt. The Tea Dragon Society by Katie O'Neill. Really cute. 5 stars. The Prince and the Dressmaker by Jen Wang. Also really good. So, in total, I have read 1, 2, 3, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, wait a minute. Wait a minute, did I read more? I'm so confused. Okay, hold on. I didn't realize that I read more than I realized. So, the Prince, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Hey! I actually did pretty good! Not bad! Okay, so there were some that I hadn't gotten a chance to read. I'm gonna finish those this month. I'll tell you in the next video when I do my March TBR. Filming in just a couple of minutes. But yeah, okay, 14 books. That's actually not bad. I'm genuinely impressed. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay. I am gonna see you guys later. Bye. Comment, like, subscribe. Have an amazing week. Bye-bye.